Hello, we are back with another Skoshka YouTube video. We have been crushing the YouTube game. So I decided to go to the No Fun open mic last week because we're like going to be playing some songs off the EP and they're all new, and it was kind of a good chance to play them to like a crowd before we actually have like a show. And I'm expecting there to be like 5 or 10 people at this thing, and there is maybe like 30 to 40 people. There are like more people there than I have seen at like some shows. So we get going. I'm hanging out. I got this like Stargazer IPA, and like the first couple acts go on. They're like fun. There's like this guitar and drums duo. Then after them, there was like a ukulele and vocals duo. But they brought their laptop and had like a backing track. I'm there with my friend Andy. Like, we're looking at each other like we didn't bring backing tracks to the open mic. This girl went up and started playing like Japanese rock. So she was like singing in Japanese. And this was like right after the backing track. And I was like, okay, so people are bringing in backing tracks. They're singing in like different languages. This comedian went up, just talked like a lot about pot. It was funny. She was very funny. Saying she like stole her kid's car because he owed her $1,000. It was. So next is me. I go up. My tone for the first song was horrible. Maybe nobody cared. It was my fault, and it was, frankly, it's why I was doing it. So it was cool that it happened. Next song went really well. People really seemed to enjoy it. Like someone like shook my hand after the set, which was cool. So after I get done, these 4 like high schoolers go up, and they're like a full band at this open mic. And also at this point, it becomes evident that like half the people here are there to see this group of like this high school band play. It's like really funny. And then they just start playing like hardcore music, just like really fast, just like punk hardcore kind of thing going on. But I felt bad because after they were done, like half the crowd left. The next guy that went on, the host called him up as Chris the Bald Guy. And I was like, okay, like he's probably like a comedian. And no, he was just this bald guy named Chris, and he went up with this like big pedal board. And it took him like a very long time to like get set up at this thing, to the point where the host shut off the background music. He said it was to emphasize how long it was taking, but he was struggling to get like any sound out of his guitar. The problem turned out to be that the amp volume was down, because when I was using the amp, I turned it all the way down at the end of my set. You'd think that might be something you would check, but it was, I guess, technically, I was in the realm of blame. Anyway, Chris just goes on to play like ambient guitar notes. After he was done, the host was like, "Oh, it was a long tuning session." This guy's confidence is definitely just like out the window after this like event. After Chris, it was pretty much back to normal. People were going up playing like a cover and like an original, because you could either do 2 songs or 10 minutes. So most people opted for just like cover and original. And that was pretty much it.